I am here this morning on Hammonasset River.
There we go. Oh, wow, look at that. I could not believe my eyes. All right, guys. Yes.
What is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Connecticut Angler. I am here this morning on Hammonasset River. Now, you may recognize the name of this river from Hammonasset State Park, which is actually a coastal state park here in Connecticut. But we are a good ways upstream here in an area that doesn't really have any coastal influence at all. This is basically just a woodland trout stream. Right up ahead of me here is where some of the real nice trout water actually begins. I'm going to be running a dry dropper through some of these pools, some of these little runs and riffles, and see if we can't come up with any trout. It is a beautiful morning out here. A little chilly. This is the last day of May. I would say it's probably like low to mid 50s right now, so it is a little bit chilly for this time of year, but it is a beautiful day nonetheless. Now, this was a river that actually got mentioned numerous times by some of you guys when I would ask what rivers I should incorporate in the channel in the future. A lot of you guys mentioned the Hammonasset River. Now, I have fished this river before, just not extensively. Once a year, get a brookie or two, and pretty much call it quits. I haven't really ever spent a full day really plying these waters and seeing what I can do. This area out here actually looks kind of nice. I'm gonna run the dry dropper through there real quick. Oh yeah, this is a nice little pool over here. All right, guys, so you see up ahead of me here, the river sort of cascades down through this shallow gorge. It splinters out into a couple different paths, forming plunge pools as it goes. Now, I'm going to work my way up through these 3 or 4 little pools, just placing bow and arrow casts up into each one to see if we can't find a pool where a brookie is holding. Pretty much same scenario here. We just have some of these small plunge pools. You know, guys, it had been probably, I want to say maybe 3 or 4 years since I fished the Hammonasset during the warmer months, and I forgot how cramped this river becomes once you start getting a lot of this forest undergrowth popping out. Oh, that's a really nice pool. I gotta try that. But yeah, it's really, really close quarters on the stream, guys, and it is making it quite challenging to be trying to maneuver with a 9-foot fly rod. This is certainly one of those instances where a lighter weight fly rod of a shorter length would really pay dividends. Let's see what we can do here. look how deep this is. You know, I'm really starting to realize that at any given point, it's really tough to tell how deep the water is in this little stream, which is tricky because it means that it's probably very easy to overlook pockets that could be quite productive. Wow, this is a really, really nice pool up here. And it's kind of cool that I even have room for a back cast. There we go, guys, we got a fish. Question is this a fall fish or is this a trout? And would this really be an episode of Connecticut Angler if I didn't start out by catching a fall fish? I mean, really? Would it be? Beautiful little spot here. Tell you what, guys, the stream is so tricky in the sense that the underwater topography, if I'm using the right terminology, and I'm pretty sure I'm not, the underwater topography is very uneven. So, you know, you'll have parts of a run like this that are 3 feet deep, and parts where a rock rises up and it's all of like 6 inches deep. And for something like this dry dropper rig, oh, there we go. Wow, okay. Wow. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that is just a beautiful rainbow, guys. Pretty small fish. It's just a small stalker, but a beautiful little fish. And wow, I mean, if you look at that, something tried to take a chunk out of the tail of this fish. All right, guys, well, that was pretty cool. I mean, I was mostly just expecting brookies here, especially out of little pockets like this. I really didn't expect a rainbow, but I'll take it. That's pretty cool. And it makes me wonder, I mean, what else can we expect as we move further down the stream here? I mean, maybe we can expect more rainbows, maybe we can expect browns, maybe it's just not all brookies here. Time will tell, but I'm glad we finally had a fish to the net after hitting so many of these pockets further upstream and coming up with nothing. Let's get right back to it. So as I was saying before that rainbow made an appearance, these waters are tricky because there's just a lot of very small, isolated pockets. And I would say the chances are quite high that if one does not make an effort to hit every conceivable pocket in a pool like this, it will be very easy to overlook fish like that rainbow that are probably holding in very tiny little notches in the river bottom. You know, I'll tell you guys, one of the tricky things to get the hang of, and that I still make mistakes with sometimes, is letting yourself spend too much time at a spot that's not producing just because it looks like it should be producing. It's very easy to just fritter away extraordinary amounts of time on a stream casting to a spot that just doesn't have fish, but that you continue casting to almost in this unconscious act of trying to materialize one out of thin air. All right. Look at this spot, guys. Freaking beautiful. Let's get a fish out of here.
There we go. All right. All right. This fish got a little bit of pull to him. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's a wily rainbow. He does not want to give up, let me tell you. Wow. Ah, there we go. All right, guys, nice. Yeah, beautiful. All right, let's get him back in the water. He's off. All right, rainbow number 2 out of this beautiful little pool. I feel like every spot I come to on this river just looks so juicy that it just feels like they could just be stacked up. It's really, really hard to tell with this stream. I mean, we've gotten 2 fish. I'm very happy with that so far. But I have hit so many spots that look so promising that I would have sworn we'd have had 10 fish already. So it's like every spot in this stream is a wild card, guys. It's hard to tell, once again, how deep this water is. Okay, nothing right at the tail out, so I'm going to start casting a little bit further. My room for a back cast is limited. The pool isn't too large, so that shouldn't be too big of an issue. Deep it is here. It could be, 6 inches deep. Could be 3 feet deep. But let's see what we can do. Seems like the trend has continued for a good 500 feet on this stream now of everything just really shallowing out. And, oh, did I speak too soon? Is that a nice pool there? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Let's find out. That's not bad. It's so hard to tell how deep these spots are. This could be 6 inches deep for all I know. Okay. Oh no, all right. It's got a little bit of depth. I can see towards the tail out here that there is some depth. We got one. Oh, wow, look at that. Whoa. Wow. Wow. Did not expect to see a rainbow explode out of that pool like that. Oh, he's going downstream on me. Oh boy. Oh, he's coming back up. Come on, buddy. Don't make this any harder on yourself than it needs. Oh. Boy, I thought after a jump like that, he was going to be ready, and it took him a little bit of time. Look at this fish. He's still fighting. Let's get the nymph out. Oh, he already kicked the nymph. I tell you, the barbless hooks really, really help. And you can see that fish went absolutely bonkers when I hooked him, and that barbless hook still held. He has really exhausted himself, so let's get him right back in the water. You can actually see he's a little injured. Looks like he maybe got scraped up. Let's get him back in. How cool is that, guys? I could not believe my eyes when I saw that rainbow jump out of this tiny little pool here. Especially because I was fairly certain when I set the hook on that one that the nymph had just gotten snagged in the bottom. But yeah, we got yet another rainbow. Rainbow number 3. No brookies. That's what I really thought we were going to be catching here today. And it has just been one rainbow after another. But hey, I'm not complaining at all. Believe me. Let's keep it going. This is actually just a little tributary stream. But there's this pretty little pool underneath this bridge. And I kind of just want to
cast out there just to see what happens. Nothing. Pretty much as expected. Oh, stickfish. Sweet. Oh, this is a really nice pool. I almost walked through it too. It's a good thing I didn't. So, this whole pool here has some nice depth to it. It's anywhere from 1 to as much as maybe 3 feet deep, I can tell from what I'm looking at here. So, I'm going to get up out of here, take the trail down to the rocks you see over there, and then fish this pool. It would not surprise me in the least bit if we get a fish out of there. It's a very large pool. It's one of the larger pools that I found in the stream so far. Okay. Here we are. Now I'm going to start out by hitting these spots that are right here in front of me, because I don't want to spook any fish by just, walking right up to them. Okay. Nothing right in front of me, so I feel a lot more comfortable about moving out into this open area here now. Got one, guys. It's gotta be a trout. It's gotta be. Ooh. They had another rainbow, guys. How about that? Well, guys, unfortunately, I have lost track of time, and I've completely run out of time for that matter. But where does that leave us today, guys? Well, we got 4 rainbow trout. A couple of them are real acrobats. And boy, that was just so fun in this little stream, pulling those wily rainbows out of these tiny little nooks and crannies. I made an effort in this episode, maybe more than the last couple of episodes, to really break down my thought process. What's guiding me to certain spots, why I'm fishing certain spots, how I'm fishing them, how I'm changing my approach, and hopefully you guys were able to take something away from that as well. I say it again and again, by no means am I the cream of the crop fly fisherman, but if there's something you can take away from these videos in an educational sense, that's great. I mean, if you're just watching them for entertainment, that's great too. But anyway, there you have it, guys. Hammonasset River, a beautiful little stream up in these stretches I've been fishing. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you like what I'm doing out here, subscribe. And if you know anybody else who might be interested in the channel, share it, let them know about it. I really appreciate everyone out there who's been watching, who's been supporting the channel. It means a lot to me, guys, it really does. I enjoy making these videos. It can be challenging sometimes, but I really do enjoy it. I'm looking forward to bringing you more and more. Until next time, this is the Connecticut Angler. I'll see you out in the water, guys. You know what, guys? I'm heading back. I probably shouldn't stop. This spot looks so nice. I'm not even sure, did I catch a fish here earlier? Maybe I did. I have to try it. We got one, guys. Yeah, oh yeah, that's a trout. Wow, that was pulling hard. I don't think he's that big. I think he's just really angry. Or maybe he's foul hooked, I don't know. He's pulling so hard though. All right, guys. Look at that, we got our brookie. Yes. How cool is that? And no, he was not foul hooked. It's just a larger fish than all the rainbows I've been catching here. How cool is that, guys? What a beautiful brook trout. Biggest fish of the day here. So damn cool. I'm really glad that I stopped at this last little pool. Well, hell, guys. Rounded out with a brookie that was bigger than all those rainbows. How about that? Boy, I'll tell you what. I gotta stop recording my outros before I've gotten back to my truck because too often I end up fishing and getting more fish. All right, guys. This is really it this time. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you like what I'm doing out here, subscribe. I'll catch you next time.